I am in the market and offered $20,000 above list price for a house, and I thought I got it. Seller's agent came to us and told us that there is an offer for $80,000 above list price. $80,000 above list price. Why? Oh my God, dude, this is way worse than I thought. Hello everyone and welcome to another real estate video. This is Javier Vidana, the real estate YouTube guy here in Phoenix, Arizona, helping you accomplish your home goals. I recently made a video called You Shouldn't Be Buying a House Right Now Unless Housing Bubble Market Update. And essentially in this video, I discussed the kind of people that should be buying and the kind of people that shouldn't be buying. In other words, reminding people and telling them something's not right. There's something going on right now, and if you're putting yourself in a bad spot to buy a house, you probably should stop. And here in Phoenix, houses have been selling maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe even 30,000 above value. But I've honestly been really shocked and surprised by the comments I've received in this video. So I want to on camera kind of read them, go through them with you guys, share my opinions and my reaction, and just honestly discuss the market even further, if that makes sense. So let's get to it. Nancy Ramos, honestly, so good to hear this. This morning we backed out of placing an offer on a home $50,000 higher than comp sold in February, March of this year. $50,000 more than the price. That's only been like, what, 5 or 6 months? It seems like it's equity, but it really isn't. It's like, it's really strange. I'm sorry that, I'm glad you did that, Nancy, but that's insane. 50,000 is so crazy. I found this comment very insightful. Current situation, fake unemployment figure. PPP loans are creating jobs when there are no customers buying. Evictions have become illegal in this current administration due to coronavirus. People will likely pay higher prices for a house close to downtown due to remote work. Financial institutions are pushing real estate loans for backed up and purchased by the Fed. When government money starts drying, people will start getting evicted, leading to lower rent costs, lower prices. He predicts 20 to 30% than current prices due to unemployment being high in the near future. Interest rates will remain low under any administration. My advice, wait one more year. Here's the thing. He does make a lot of great points, but the reality is we still don't know. We still don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, Joel, I think it also depends on your city. You said you live in an area that's $600,000 to $800,000 in price. That probably means you're living in already pretty inflated area. If your city is pretty strong and a lot of people are moving in from other big cities and stuff like that, we might not hit such a big massive drop like you're guessing. That's what Steffi says. Currently home shopping, pre-approved and everything. House prices in South Florida are very much inflated. Anything reasonably priced in a nice area, safe, good schools, within 1 to 2 days it's gone. We saw a 4-bedroom for $320K and had 10 plus offers. What's so funny about that is I remember, maybe a year, 2 years ago, when a house had like 2 to 3 offers, I'd be like, multiple offers, dang, it's so intense. Right now, 10 plus is probably the standard. At least here in Phoenix, you're probably gonna get 10 plus offers. How do you buy a house when you're 24 and only 10,000 living in your name, living in Los Angeles, asking for a friend? You don't. This is a great point from Audrey, and I think I saw this a lot of times. We were thinking of selling or renting for a year, then hopping into a house when the inventory bumps up. Thoughts? The thing is right now is an amazing time to sell. It's really a great time to sell right now. There's so many crazy buyers that are willing to pay so much for your house. Even if your house is ugly, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell quick. If I was thinking about selling, I would not be opposed to the idea of perhaps selling, getting that cash and renting somewhere. But the problem is you don't know what's going to happen in a year or 2 years. So you really have a backup plan here, right? Try to have something in backup. Because what happens if they continue to go up? What happens if there's a massive crash but the interest rates are super high? You want to have some kind of backup plan to be prepared to rent for a long time. And you also need to be aware that if you were wrong and we're back to normal in a year, maybe a few months, then you just lost out on your house and you panic sold. So really try not to just say, the market's going to crash. Get rid of it. No, try to at least have a good plan for your family, and regardless what happens with your with the market, stick to the plan. Fred Gomez, I have 2 weeks looking for a house. Me and my family put offers in 2 houses and we didn't get our offers accepted. The market is very hot right now. We offered $16,000 and still didn't get our offer accepted. Very upsetting since the house was beautiful. Any tips on getting the offer accepted? Fred, here's my tips, or for any people out there. Anything that's remotely beautiful like me, will be overinflated. Your main priority right now is to not buy something very inflated, because the more inflated you purchase, the worse it's going to be for you if this ends up being a bubble or not. So there is beauty in what's ugly right now. Try not to fall for what everyone else is going for, which is the nice remodeled pretty houses. Take a second look at those ugly houses that you've been passing up on your search. Maybe they're not that bad in person. Give them a check. Just go try them out. You know, maybe they're not that bad. The opportunities that I've been able to get for my clients recently are not necessarily the beautiful ones. Those we have to overspend for. It's the ones that are kind of ugly, and you still might have to pay a little more or pay your own closing costs, but your risk is a lot less because you don't have to overinflate the value to get the house. Sarah Mae Cruz says, thanks for your honesty. We put our first bid on a home 2 weeks ago, and there were 19 bids overall. This was in Livermore, California. We asked $40,000 over asking price, and that was what our realtor suggested we actually put. Drop contingencies, and we're still the fourth lowest bidders. It was ridiculous. Glad we didn't get it. Definitely gonna wait. You guys want me to spill the real freaking tea right now? Let me take a sip. It doesn't taste very good. Real estate agents are losing their mind right now. Very respected agents in my industry, and talking about my local area, who were highly respected in their community, sell a ton of houses, are losing their marbles right now. They're acting very strange. They're on social media telling people everything's fine. They're trying to say, hey guys, keep buying, you know, interest rates are great. They're showing off whatever people that are buying right now. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for their business. They're looking out for their interest. Honestly, guys, I'm not here to tell you what not to do. I mean, clearly I'm a realtor too, so, you know, I could be biased as well. But all I say is to get educated on what your situation is and be aware that you might be buying in a bubble right now. If you buy a house that you're maybe making an offer more than $40,000-$50,000, you might get hurt the most if the bubble pops. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe your realtor gets to brag about how wrong I am, but honestly, you guys want to protect yourself right now with education. That way you know what you're getting into. 27 and you look old as hell. Sheesh. We lost out because of offers that was $50,000 over asking, waived inspection and waived appraisal. Holy crap. $50,000 above value. And you got beat. What beat you? Sabrina Roberts. Hey Javier, thanks for being honest with us. I'm in the eastern part of LA County and was feeling so discouraged. I thought the housing prices would go down, but now they're 20 or 30,000 higher. I still want to wait about 6 to 8 months, raise another 10,000, but I feel better now knowing I made the right decision. I know we can't perfectly time the market, but I don't want to be at the height of the bubble. Yeah, especially being in LA, Sabrina, things are kind of strange over there. So I don't know if we're at the top of the bubble yet, nor do I know if it's going to be a bubble, but all I know is it feels inflated. So maybe you're making the right move, but once again, you know, use the information, get educated, and make the best choice for you and your family. Hell, I just bought a house, young kids. I'm assuming that's how David talks. Great school district. Is this speaking? Staying at least 15 years, no regrets. For all the people trying to time the market, good luck. All you are quote unquote going to wait and then think you won't have a bidding wars against each other. Good luck. This time the government won't allow all Americans to foreclose, as the pandemic is not a fiscal responsibility issue like the other depressions. This is much different on relying on mass foreclosure market is a mistake. As long as rates are low, price will stay and go higher. You'll also need to factor that people are running from major congested cities for ease of access and transportation, work from home, boom, 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 boom. Heard it here first. I'll take this comment back if I'm wrong. First and foremost, David, I'm happy that you were able to find a house. And you know, great for your school district and the kids and everything. Clearly, like the video said, you're buying a longer term house. You were clearly already prepared, okay? But David, you have to understand that you're in the minority. Believe it or not, majority of home buyers, they're prepared somewhat, but they're still hoping that the next 3 to 6 months are going to be solid for their job for them to keep paying their monthly payment. Houses are selling $30, $40, $50,000 above value. And that's not okay. And even though you have a very strong opinion about what's going to happen with the United States, the fact of the matter is we don't know. What we see in front of us now is inflated prices. So great If you found, I mean, obviously if you're like David and it works for you and you have the ability to purchase, then do it 100%. You're going to ride the wave and be okay. But you shouldn't just black and white say, well, everyone's being crazy because no one's timing the market, dude. They either want a house and they can't get one, which by the way is not right, or they simply don't have the right capital, like the right amount of funds. They might have their down payment, but they don't have the closing costs needed, which usually in a normal market, we can negotiate that. I'm buying new construction here in Arizona. No bidding wars, just picked a lot, model, and upgrades. Offered a rate of 2.5% fixed. My mortgage will be $4 more than my rent. Most lenders are looking to have you do 12 months of reserves, which I do have. No, most lenders don't need 12 months of reserves. The demand in Arizona will keep home prices higher. If they fall, I plan on buying a second home, and mom is my investment. You make it seem like everything's peachy, man. They have such a high demand for these lots that you can't just go in there, hey, MT from YouTube told me I can just stop by and pick a lot out. They're starting to realize that, holy crap, there's so many people wanting new builds now. And they have such an amount of traffic that, I mean, you have to go, and if you want a lot, you have to get your name drawn. So it's not that easy. You're making it seem very easy. Like maybe a few months ago, yeah, great. I am in the market and offered $20,000 above list price for a house, and I thought I got it. Seller's agent came to us and told us that there is an offer for $80,000 above list price. $80,000 above list price. Why? All right, guys, and that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the new kind of content with me interacting with you guys and want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. My position is still the same when it comes to this market. Please be prepared. Please be ready. Please be aware of what's going on. Please, please, please don't just watch me. Get educated. Go watch other people. Get a good idea of what's going on, because what is going on right now is not natural. It's not going to be good. Or it might not be that bad. But either way, you were prepared and you did the right thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.